So I wanted this and got this. Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, hi, my name is Destiny, and if you haven't already, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below to see more videos from myself. Alrighty guys, so I know it's been a hot minute. It's been like 5 months from the last video I posted. Life is lifing right now, and I just had no motivation to like post anything, to even film anything until now. So the last video, just a little update before I hop into the video. The last video I posted, I was in Arizona. We were visiting family, and now we are back in Mexico. So we've been here for like what? So 3-4 months, I think. February, March, April, May. So yeah, we've been here for 3 months. We're here to stay. So yeah, and between those times, like I've just been unmotivated to do anything, to be honest. Like life is lifing, and yeah, but I'm gonna try to be more consistent starting with this video. So without further ado, I'm just gonna hop into why I took out my Microlocs and started my lock journey for the third time. The third time's a charm, so hopefully this is it. But anyways, I'm gonna hop into the story, so let's begin. So the reason why I took out my Microlocs, there's quite a few reasons, honestly, but a few of the top reasons was, first, I was experiencing thinning at the edges of my hair, to the point where it kind of looked like bald patches. Not to that extreme, but it was still noticeable, and it just was not a vibe. Another reason why I took them out was because it took forever for me to do my reties. I just had basically a newborn. He was maybe like 5 to 6 months by the time we moved, and by the time I took them out, I mean, maybe not 6 months, he was probably like 7 to 8 months, which is still pretty small, and like he needed my time and attention, and like my reties would take me forever, like literally days to get done instead of hours. And it's just exhausting, and my arms are not equipped for that kind of stuff, although I mean it could help make them stronger, but it was just, I couldn't do it. It was enough for me. Yeah, sorry also for the noise. My little one, Miguel, he's my shadow, and I'm locked, and the door's closed. Yeah, shadow. The door's closed and he hates it, so he's freaking out. So if you hear crying in the background, I'm sorry. He's here with me now, so if you see me like distracted, it's because of Miguel. Go. Say hi. Say hola. Hola. So yeah, so yeah, okay, but you have to be quiet. He's sitting over there coloring in my notebook with my notes in it, so it's keeping him busy, so yeah. Anyways, so another big reason, like I think this is like the biggest reason, to be honest, that I took them out was I got sick for like 2 days, like a little flu, but it kicked my butt. It was really hectic, and after a few days of it ending, I needed to retie my hair. It was a hot mess. It was like maybe 2 months that I haven't retied it, so like it grew out quite a bit. And I just remember waking up and just having complete dread of having to retie my hair. And I'm like, oh my god, like I don't want to feel like this towards my hair. So instead of just sucking it up and retying it, spending a day or two retying, I decided to take it out, and it took me a whole like week and a half-ish and hours upon hours to take out my hair. I had like, I think I counted 375-ish. So, and I spent like 11 hours a day just taking out my hair. So you can do the math, it took like forever. And like as I was going along, I'm like, shoot, I was regretting it. Each lock that I did, I was regretting taking it out, because I'm like, oh my goodness, like I really and truly should have just locked my hair. But like when I have my mind set on something, I have my mind set and I'm going to do it. unfortunately that's just like how I am. So yeah, I did experience quite a lot of breakage, obviously, because I mean, that's not breakage, well yeah, breakage, but that's common. But my hair grew, oh my gosh, for the whole year that I had my locks in, my hair grew tremendously. So like, it's like, hopefully, I think I have pictures of it. I'll insert the pictures like somewhere here. But yeah, my hair grew tremendously, which was like, whoa. And I was kind of thinking to keep it out for a little bit, for like a few months, but oh my god, it got long and it got so thick, like so thick, and Mexico is hot as hell. So I'm just like, I can't do it. I couldn't do it. So like, I think I had my hair out for like maybe a week, shampooed it, conditioned it, and then I went to a hairstylist. I found a black hairstylist in Playa, and I went to her. I showed her what I wanted. So I wanted this and got this. So as you can see, there are two different sizes. Prior to making my appointment, I told her like, hey, this is the length of my hair, this is the thickness of my hair, how much is it going to charge to do this? And she told me the price. When I got there, she did the hair. Throughout the whole process, like, she didn't show me the hair or anything, and honestly, like, the parting felt fine. I didn't check the back. The front was like fine-ish. I didn't check the back, so when I got home, I'm like, let me check my hair. So I actually showed my sister and my mom, yeah, my mom and my sister, my hair, and they're like, that's the size you wanted? And I'm like, what do you mean? I don't know why I didn't check, but I just didn't check. I don't know, I just went with it. And so I checked the parting at the back, and it was just not what I asked for. So I messaged her and be like, hey, this isn't the size, I just checked my hair. This isn't the size that I wanted. I wanted this size, the picture that I just showed you guys. And then she messaged me back saying like, oh, like those are considered Microlocs, so that's a whole different price. So then I'm like, well, no, because prior to making my appointment, I showed you the size that I wanted. I told you my hair texture, my hair length, my hair, like the thickness of my hair. I told you everything you needed to know, and you gave me that specific price. And what I asked for, those are not even Microlocs, because I had Microlocs prior, and I showed her a picture, and she didn't know that I had Microlocs prior. So I showed her the picture of my Microlocs, and then she's like, okay, hun, like you can come in and I'll fix it up. And I'm honestly like, a part of me didn't want to go, because I'm like, that's kind of busted. Like, it was what, a 20-minute drive. I know that's probably not too hectic, but at the time we didn't have a car, so I had to drive. I had to take a taxi, and I didn't know, like, I was just like in complete panic, because I'm like, I don't know how to speak Spanish. And we were getting lost. The taxi driver and I were getting lost. So just to get there was such a process. And I was annoyed, because I'm like, I didn't get what, like, I didn't get what I asked for. And you're trying to tell me like it was me. And I'm like, no, you're in the fault, because I showed you everything. I told you everything. I showed you my hair. And even if, like, my thing was like, maybe she's just like, when she actually saw my hair, she's like, okay, like, it is thick. And maybe she kind of like, I don't know, that kind of like deterred her. But tell me at that time, like, don't give me something completely different for what I asked for, because that was such a waste of time. So a part of me didn't even want to go back to her, but I'm like, no, I paid for the service. I need to get my hair to what I wanted. So I went back, she took out the things and made them smaller. And even after she took them out, it still wasn't the size that I wanted. But I'm just like, honestly, I'm just so over it. So whatever. She didn't charge me for that, because there was absolutely no way I was paying for that. But I was just over it. So anyways, I took out the braids. So when I got home, I'm like, okay, these are not even like what I wanted. So I took them out and made them even a little bit smaller. And instead of braiding my hair, I actually like interlocked it myself. I think I have a picture. I'm not too sure. I have to like look. I'll insert it to my hair. So I interlocked it. So that was like around June, July. I really don't remember. And I kept it in until November. And then we went back to Canada to see family and whatnot. And my mom and my sister like, oh, what the hell's going on over here? And my friend was like, girl. And she's always like hyping me up about my hair. And she's just like, no, like what is going on with your hair? So the interlock, I guess, looked very like raggedy and like not kept properly. But it was just hella frizzy. And that's the process. And that's what I was trying to tell them. I'm like, you guys, this is like a part of the process. Like my hair is already naturally frizzy. And I guess like it was just out of control frizz. But that was part of the process. So I was trying to convince myself, okay, like, you know what, like it's a part of the process, who cares? But like the more I looked at it, once my friend, okay, my mom and my sister, because I'm like, okay, you guys are just telling me this. But once my friend told me, like, girl, your hair is just like, I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to change it. So I took those out, I think in December. I took them out and my mom braided them. She didn't want to do twists because like we already did twist. The twist didn't keep. It got messy. And she's like, I refuse to twist your hair. If you want to twist your hair, you can twist your hair, but I'm not doing it. So I had to do braids. So she did the braids. I love them. I don't know how much I have. I'll probably do a count. But yeah, so that's how I did my third set. And I have them in for 6 months now. I think it's 6 months. So I'm going to do like a 6-month update. I know I didn't do the previous months because like obviously I haven't been filming. But I do have a Instagram account dedicated to my locks. My lock journey called Destined Locks. So yeah, I will be recording my whole journey on that account if you want to check it out and follow along the journey. So if you don't see me posting hair, because they're so loud. If you don't see me posting hair, you'll see me posting on Instagram. But yeah, that's the story as to why I took out my Microlocs. Honestly, I kind of low-key missed them. I missed the fullness. And then I was looking back at old pictures. I'll insert here, but I'm like, oh my god, my hair was so long. And like with this new set, like the shrinkage is real. It's so real. So I'm like, oh, it's kind of like a love-hate situation. But I'm gonna do a 6-month update and go on from there. But yeah, that's the reason why I took out my locks. My first set actually, and then just did a second set, and now I'm on my third. So hopefully the third look is the charm and they stay and mature nicely. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Comment down below, are you on a lock journey? How many sets have you done? And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye lovelies. Mwah.